All right, let's go. Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to OK Bud, the podcast where everything's going to be OK Bud. I am Ben Kissel at Ben Kissel1, hanging out with Jerry Aquino.
Oh, hello.
At Miss_Jerry, that's Jerii, and Kyle Plouffe.
Hey.
At Kyle Plouffe. Join us live on Patreon, patreon.com/diebud. Watch every episode, and then you can comment and be a part of the program.
Yes.
Also, okbudpod@gmail.com. Shoot us pictures of your pets, your pies, whatever, your stories, whatever you want to do. I want to thank everyone who we met this past weekend
Oh, it was so fun.
in beautiful Pioneertown. So many fans.
It was so nice.
Yep.
Well, I think it was really our kind of stomping ground.
It was.
Bunch of cool kids, like a solid theme in the desert.
Hip cats. Hip cats. We met the town gigolo. Wonderful man.
Oh my God.
Had a blast.
He is fantastic. I mean,
is.
who else would you want to show you around?
Exactly. I also want to thank Jerry. She gave me an emotional support taco.
Yes.
Yep. And that's not a euphemism
That
for
sounds
anything. That sounds disgusting.
Got you a girlfriend?
Yeah.
No, look at these little. I don't even know if they're a pin or something, but it's like this little toy taco.
It's a little toy taco.
And we'll show you on Instagram later. And it says it's an emotional support taco.
Yes, and the emotional support taco says, it's okay to fall apart sometimes. Thank you, taco.
Yeah.
It says tacos fall apart all the time, and we still love them. I know it, you know it. Tiny Taco has your back whenever you need a pick-me-up. Thank you, emotional support taco.
Woo! I love it.
And my energy potato.
And then there's a potato.
And they say every day is a new beginning. No matter what happened yesterday, today you have the opportunity to create a better future. Go chase what you want to chase. Little potato will always be behind you.
Oh,
These are amazing.
I love it. I know. I had to have those. I was like, these are great.
All
We
right.
need energy potatoes.
Well, let's start today's episode with an update.
Okay.
Speaking of energy, apparently those MRI machines are full of them.
Yeah, I think didn't we already know that for like ever?
Yeah, but I didn't really know how serious they were
I
until this
actually
story.
didn't either. I thought they were just like, we don't want to see your jewelry in the X-ray.
Yeah, I kind of figured it was sort of like one of those like TSA things where it's like no jewelry and you're like, really, seriously?
Yeah, like I can't keep this giant belt buckle on.
Right? But Keith McAllister, he's 61, he has died. He has found out the hard way that the MRI machine is indeed very real when it comes to sucking up gold, specifically, or metals, specifically his 20-pound chain. So we're learning, this is a bit of an update from last week, we're learning the guy who got sucked into the MRI machine had a 20-pound chain on.
Oh, why?
That's a lot.
Why would you have a 20-pound chain on for anything?
I have no idea.
He wanted his wife to be the next McAllister Home Alone.
I mean, he wasn't at the Met Gala. He was at a hospital. I understand accessorizing, but Jesus.
Yep. He was led into the room because his wife was in the MRI machine. He was led into the room by what is called a forgetful technician who didn't see that he had a 20-pound chain around his neck.
Yeah. How do you
Didn't see it because he was blinding him?
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know. Long story short, he gets sucked into the machine, and apparently he was in it for a full hour
holy shit.
before they could get him out.
Who was watching this guy? No one.
No one.
Yeah, fire that technician.
I guess so, but also, yeah, everyone. Oh, it's tough to find good help around here.
Jeez.
Yeah, this is what his daughter says. They say, well, my mother was lying on the table. The technician left the room to get her husband to help her off the table. He forgot to inform him to take the chain he was wearing off around his neck when the magnet sucked him in.
Oh, man, that sucks. And you're already at the hospital because of one family member.
Right?
And then another family member gets taken out.
Yeah, you would think if you find out one member is leaving and one member isn't, you would think the member that was getting the MRI machine done to them or the thing done to them would be the one dying, but not at all.
Plot twist.
Plot
The
twist.
worst kind of plot twist.
It really is.
Well, that sucks.
So that sucks. Yep. And then apparently his wife tried to get him out. I don't know what.
Why did it take an hour?
I don't know.
There's literally
above my pay grade.
there's no off switch. You can't, unplug
No.
plug it back in.
No, there's nothing that you can do, apparently. I mean, you don't wear a 20-pound chain to the hospital, I guess. But how is he supposed to know?
Yeah.
It's a lot of a chain, though.
Oh, it sucks, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Apparently, also, I think there was some kind of button that he could have hit, but he didn't. Something like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's above his pay grade,
I
too.
feel like everything has an off button.
Right. Right. Well, anyway, R.I.P. Good sir. Speaking of R.I.P., Marcus Bagwell, Buff Bagwell, he's a pro wrestler. He lost a leg.
Yeah, he's not so buff anymore.
Yeah. So be careful with that, Jerry.
Oh, why? What?
Because he got an infection in his leg, and it was after a 2020 car crash, okay? Damaged his kneecap. And then he was like, no, I'm keeping this leg. But then you know what? Just recently, he had to go get it cut off right above the knee. So I don't know why I'm looking at you, but you be careful, Jerry.
Okay, I'll do my best.
I see how you
Both of
drive.
my legs.
Yeah.
I don't think you've. No, you don't.
I saw how you drive.
It's fine. You drive like a 70-year-old. I drive like I'm trying to get somewhere.
I'm very good at driving. I'm very bad at parking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah, that's why my car has all the scratches on it.
All right. Well, you know what? You be in danger of losing a limb and then try to just be like, yeah, just cut it off. Obviously, someone's gonna want to try to keep it for as long as possible. Can't blame the
Yeah.
guy.
Jerry did buy an awesome little tadpole with 2 tails in Pioneertown.
2 spinal cords. Okay, it's really fucking cool. I might have been on some level of mushrooms, and I decided that this giant bullfrog tadpole with 2 spinal cords obviously had to come home with me.
Yeah, I love it.
I will also show you on Instagram later.
All right. Well, going on, that's really the beginning and the end of the Marcus Buff Bagwell story. He lost a
Okay.
leg,
Sad.
but he was real buff, right? And then he would
Yeah.
do all this stuff with his legs, and now one's gone. So isn't that crazy how life works?
Oh God, what a cruel bitch life is.
Let's move on to the biggest celebrity story of the weekend that I don't think is getting enough press.
I have not been paying attention at all this weekend.
Do you guys remember when Gwyneth Paltrow and Ben Affleck were dating?
Not at all, to be honest.
I don't either.
It was around Shakespeare in Love, I believe. It was a
Oh.
long time ago.
Okay. Wow, that is a long
They
time.
were all intertwined with Harvey Weinstein and everything.
Gross. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Gwyneth Paltrow, she wrote a new book. It's called Gwyneth, the biography.
Oh, what's going on in there? I've been dying to know.
Well, you kind of,
Goopity goop.
you're going to be more interested than you think.
Let me go get my pussy-flavored bookmark.
I'm crying.
Yes, do that.
Flavor? Do you lick your bookmark?
Do you not?
I would if it was Gwyneth Paltrow's
I don't want
vagina.
paper cuts on my tongue thing.
Well, that's true. All right. So she was talking about her love life
Okay.
with Ben Affleck.
Uh-huh.
And she said there was one thing that he did that she absolutely loved in the bedroom. What do you think it was? Kyle tends to be pretty good at these toss-ups.
Getting that salad tossed.
Okay, tossed salad and
Tossed,
scrambled
yeah,
eggs.
yeah.
Okay, very Frasier.
Scrambled eggs.
I'm gonna say, I don't know, nipple sucking.
Nipple sucking? No, she loved when Ben Affleck would teabag her.
Whoa. That's not where I thought this was going at all.
She told Kevin a coin in his London hotel room one day after lunch that she loved that Affleck would teabag her.
Ain't it about the face?
I get, well, that's where you teabag.
I guess.
I guess. I
So-
didn't realize that was a thing that you actually did in the bedroom and like not just like a hazing thing that frat boys use.
Well, I think this is romance. And then also, this was the late 90s where love was
Where's
still
the
in the air.
context of where teabagging comes up?
What do you mean the context?
Like what is okay, just stand over me and then
And slap your nuts on my face.
go ahead, yeah, just put a little knee work into it. You might have to hold on to the bedboard.
Yeah, they dated from 1997 to 2000. I feel like that was peak teabag time.
Peak teabag time. If
Yeah.
there ever was a time.
That was my junior high school years, yeah.
Yes.
Peak teabag time.
Also, take a look at them
But
from.
again, probably with your guy friends, right?
Well, I mean, I wasn't the one doing it.
Oh, you got teabagged.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Sick.
Yeah.
Big old ball sack on your friends there. But take a look at peak Ben Affleck and Gwyneth Paltrow late 90s. Look at Ben Affleck. What a stud.
Yeah, he's all right.
And then you have her there, and she looks like, oh, I'm innocent. And then he's like, I'll be teabagging you later.
That is really strange.
I think that's just romance.
I don't.
They say the physical chemistry they had was unbelievable, but there could be some self-destructive impulses within their relationship. They say some cheating may have occurred. Ben Affleck would teabag her and then go cheat on her.
Do you think he was teabagging other women?
Who knows?
Or was he like with other women being like, she just always wants me to teabag her, and I get it. I have great balls, but Jesus, at what point am I not more than my teabags?
Yep. Apparently at this time, Ben Affleck, he was drinking a little too much. He had a gambling problem, which I don't know what that has to do with teabagging anybody. Being like, I got to teabag you and go play some poker.
Yeah, well, if your nuts are on the poker seat, then they're not on her face.
That's very true.
And that's where drinking comes out of hand. Just, I can't keep getting drunk and teabagging, like throwing my balls everywhere.
You did it again, Affleck.
Stop pulling your balls out, sir.
How many people did I teabag this time? Just Gwyneth Paltrow. So apparently, according to the author of her biography, some of Gwyneth's friends had some reservations with the Boston bad boy.
They had reservations with him?
They did, because they said he didn't always reciprocate her affection. She was very affectionate, and they said sometimes he would be all standoffish, but they don't know what their relationship's all about. They don't know she's getting the bag in the bedroom.
Yeah, you can't be all lovey-dovey with the girl who's like, hit me in the face with your balls.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
no, you can't.
Oh.
No.
Point counterpoint.
You're not like, this is my
point counterpoint.
This is my girl. I'm gonna show her around. It's like
I'd get a stencil of my balls tattooed on the forehead.
So judgy.
Yeah, it's nice. Kyle is a prude.
He really is.
He's a ploofy prude.
So weird.
No teabagging allowed in the ploof household.
no, but then I'm not gonna be like, guys, meet my lovely wife.
What?
Why not? This is my lovely
Because I'm slapping her in the face with my nuts.
You don't slap in the face with the nuts. You drop the nut.
You drop it. Yeah.
You drop it like it's hot. It depends on if you're Mike Tyson or not.
The people's scrotum.
That's why it's called a tea bag, because you drop it in like a tea bag.
I think if I found my love of my life and she was like teabag me, I think I would put a ring on that right away.
Yeah.
And then she would be a princess in the streets, a teabagger in the sheets.
Exactly, Kyle.
Come on now. So according to the author, they say he at times, Ben Affleck, seemed more interested in playing video games with the guys at his house than being with Gwyneth.
So
which makes sense.
He was like a young dude.
Yeah, he was a cool guy. Yeah. Paltrow has not been shy, apparently, about selling all her sexual stuff on Goop. Of course, there is the $75 candle, the Smells Like My Vagina candle, but now she's definitely got to get something teabag related.
Has anyone actually smelled that candle?
Somebody did on a YouTube clip I watched, and they said it didn't smell like pussy.
Yeah, I could imagine not.
Yes.
It's hard to bottle.
I also don't think her... Yeah, it is. I also don't think her vagina smells like pussy.
What do you think?
Like a candle. Yep.
Just like unscented wax.
Yes, absolutely. But this really humanizes her, because when you think of Gwyneth Paltrow, you think elite. You think someone whose worst moment during COVID was eating carbs. And indeed, Ben Affleck's balls were on her forehead at one point. And so isn't that amazing?
I think so.
Yep.
She's just a person like all of us.
But you know what she did, Anne?
She doesn't think that.
Yeah, she does. Kyle, maybe this will point you in a different direction, Kyle. She was doing a fan Q&A in 2023, and she was talking about sex, and she says that she does not lick ass. But the fact that she's even talking about it, you know what? I didn't realize she was so candid about this stuff.
Yeah, why is she so candid about this stuff?
She's cool.
And I wonder if Ben Affleck gave her permission to say all that.
Well, I mean, if you're him, you're just like, sweet.
Sweet.
Like, by the way, you're in her bio. Oh, like, what's she talking about? How I'm a nerd and I play video games with my friends. So she's talking about how you put your nuts on her forehead all the time and she loved it. Sweet.
Yeah. Interesting. Did she say Band-Aids?
Band-Aids.
Oh, God.
What do you mean Band-Aids?
Someone on the Patreon, his Tourniquets, said that it probably smells like Band-Aids.
Very intriguing indeed.
I'm dead.
All right, let's move on to a little bit of fun. Did you have fun this weekend? We certainly did, but not as much fun as this man did in the Hudson River.
Oh.
A man. He was hammered. He got all butt-ass naked. He's 40 years old. He got naked and he jumped on a small sailboat at the Dykeman Street Marina around noon.
That is amazing. He got hammered before noon.
Yep, and then
First
he
of all,
jumped.
lovely day off.
He jumped on a dinghy. You can see him here, Jerry. Quite a bod on this guy.
Wow.
And they're also
he looks like a runner.
he does look like a runner. They're blurring out his penis, and I will say that blur
That's
is
a long blur right there.
they are giving him some
Pretty.
woo.
Yeah, I mean, there's even shadow casted.
Yeah, it almost goes down to his kneecap.
He looks really tall.
He might be tall with a huge penis.
Yeah.
Well, apparently he went really kind of crazy. He took off all of his clothes and then he hopped on a little scooter or a little schooner, whatever. And he jumped into the dinghy, sailed it out to the river. NYPD was all like, you can't do that. So they were looking for him and they found him. He sailed the boat. And it was pretty cool. According to a law enforcement officers, they say he then jumps from one boat to another.
Whoa.
So he's all naked. His ding dong is flying
Are
around.
we sure this is just drinking?
Fucking dinghy hopping.
He's dinghy hopping.
This sounds like kind of like the best night of his life.
Yeah, but it was noon.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's right.
It's
Oh my
incredible.
God. His buttholes just everywhere. On
Yeah.
everyone's boats and decks and stuff.
Mhm.
And you know, this sucks because he is really good looking. And this is the kind of guy that like girls will get really, really excited about.
Yeah.
Have, like a lovely time. And then all of a sudden this side pops out. And it's like, oh my God, dude, he's so hot. Has such a huge dick. But dude, when he drinks, he just starts thinking he can do parkour.
Well,
Just like blacks out and just starts hopping from ship to rooftop to car rooftop.
as always, Jerry, you did make a valid point. Was this just about alcohol? No.
I didn't think
Apparently,
so.
they also found methamphetamine.
Oh.
Yeah, shocker.
So he was all methed out of his mind, had a couple of drinks. He's at Diker Heights.
So he's good looking, tall, and a meth head. Oh, God.
That's how he stays in such good shape.
Ladies, he's a 10, but hear me out. He has a small meth problem.
If it's anything like his cock, it's a big one.
It's a big one.
So anyway, that was kind of fun.
That is fun.
Yeah, he sailed the boat. I mean, I don't know. It's a hell of an
How
adventure.
do you just like, do you do meth and all of a sudden are like, I know how to drive a boat? Or did he already know how to drive a boat?
It's the ultimate motivator.
Yeah,
It really is. He's got to figure this out.
I feel like it can't be that hard.
It can't be that hard.
Everyone does it. Like, I remember when I was first moving to New York, when I was moving to New York from Wisconsin, everyone's like, what are you going to do? And I was like, you know how many morons live in New York? I'm sure I can do that.
You know, okay, yeah, but now imagine these three specific morons, Jerry, Kyle, and Ben, on a boat. How long will it take to get the boat started?
Oh, to get it started, that's
And
difficult.
mind you, my only role in this is to be sitting there smoking weed and taking selfies while you guys argue about it.
Well, and my job will be like, Kyle, do we push this button? And then Kyle will push that button and we'll say, no.
Yeah.
It'll be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Because Kyle's the manly man. He knows how to do stuff like that. But I'll steer the boat. I just won't park it.
Exactly.
I just won't park
Yeah,
it.
you can't park the boat.
No, I
You just
can't.
be like, Kyle, take care of this.
Yep.
Park the boat.
Exactly. Well, be very careful out there if you are near Diker Heights.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Look out for your local hot meth head.
Yes, indeed. Well, speaking of being careful, let's move to a story of murder this fine Monday.
There.
A Utah mother, she has admitted to luring her estranged husband. I guess estranged means it's pre-divorce.
Yeah, I guess it could be like he lives on the other side of town and we don't talk anymore, but goddamn, we still have to sign those papers.
Right, and she was all mad at him. So she admitted to conspiring to kill her husband with the help of her mother and her brother.
Wow.
So the mom was just like, let's go. And the brother's like, let's go.
Yeah, and he's like, well, obviously I can't let you two stupid heads do this by yourselves.
Absolutely not.
I'm going to have to do it.
Always. Always. It's interesting because I do think that if I went up to my mother and I was like, Mom, we got to kill this guy. My mom was super nice, but I do think she'd be like, okay. How do we kill him, Benjamin?
Who's driving?
Who's driving? Like, I'm driving, Mom. You know that.
But you can't park.
Mom, you can park for me. I gotta go kill this guy. Her name is Catherine Restelli. She's 37. She has pleaded guilty to a reduced count of murder and conspiracy to commit murder for the death of Matthew Rastelli, 34, her estranged husband, who was shot at her family residence in American Fork. The name of the place is American Fork.
Wow.
American Fork?
Yeah.
Not even Fort?
No, it's American Fork. Like, we're right near Spoon.
Yeah.
Spoon, we're near Fork. What's the name of the one that's the combo? Spork?
Spork.
We don't go down to Spork. That's where all the half-breeds are.
Everybody's eyes are pretty far apart or close together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do not believe in spoon, fork, fucking. That creates a spork.
Sporkin is not a sport.
Okay. All right. So the mother of the two told the court that she lured her husband to her mother's home July 12th of last year with the promise of reconciling their relationship. So she's like, baby, come over here. Let me teabag me one last time.
Ooh, man, what trap.
Mm-hmm. She was telling him that he was free to walk into the home unannounced. And this is the woman. And sometimes you got to look into the eyes.
Whoa!
To see the madness.
Oh, yeah. She's got some crazy eyes.
She got big old forehead.
Yeah.
And she's got eyes that say, if I can't have you, no one can.
Beautiful eyebrows, though.
Also, that forehead.
Yeah, we love it. We love a big forehead.
That forehead is made for teabagging.
It's adorable.
Look at the size of nut you could put on there.
Place teabag here.
And this is the guy. He's only 34, although he does look slightly older.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it looks like there's been
rough.
some questionable decisions made.
Yeah, it looks like if she called him and said, come on in, I'm giving you a second chance, he's going to run.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's what happened. So he comes over. They set things up to make it look like he was breaking into the house. And then her brother, a guy named Kevin Ellis, shot him, and they said, self-defense, self-defense.
Wow.
Yeah.
Assholes.
Right? Very, very mean.
He should have definitely known something was up when she was like, oh, no, yeah, don't worry, come on in unannounced.
Unannounced.
Because if she says it like that, she probably usually says, do not fucking come into this house unannounced. You better knock on the fucking door. The keys don't work anymore. I changed the locks. You do not. It's not your house.
What part of estranged don't you understand?
Right.
So, to make the crime scene even dumber, when cops arrived, they found a knife in Matthew's hand, but they obviously planted the knife in his hand after he was already dead.
Wow.
So because of that, it raised doubts in the cops' minds. They're like, oh my God, I think that this may have been a murder plot. So Matthew was gripping the knife in the wrong direction.
God,
oh my God.
They think about that.
They put the knife in the wrong direction.
Yeah, there was probably like his own blood in his palm too. And they're like,
yes,
throw it in there.
Also, they didn't do the research because the knife was in his right hand. But as we talked about on last episode, he's one of the 21%. He's left-handed.
Oh, that is just the stupid. And she was married to him, and she didn't know that.
Come on, people.
Yeah.
My God. Epic failure, bro. You had one job, bro.
Yeah, seriously.
Your job was to put the knife in his hand, and you put it the wrong way and in the wrong hand?
Yeah, and the wife's job was to know that.
She's planning all of this.
Yeah, seriously. It's like, oh, by the way, he's left-handed. Put it on his left hand.
Yeah, and then the mom's just, making brownies or something? Just being like, okay, kids, when you guys are done with that, the brownies will be ready.
Yeah, I'm sure that killing must work up an appetite.
Of course it does.
Yes.
So the mother, her name is Tracy Grist. What was her job? Her job was to call 911. So she called 911, but the call from inside the house came minutes after a neighbor had already called 911.
Oh, damn.
Yes. So Diane Rastelli, Matthew's mother, who's really got to be mad at the other chick's mother. I want to see a mom fight.
Probably, yeah.
She says that her son was concerned after his wife took the kids and family truck to stay with her family in Utah. Again, here's another picture of the guy. He is a hard 34.
Very hard 34.
Wow.
But
wow. I'm like a year younger than him.
Yeah.
And, I would say I don't look that roughed up.
No.
A lot can happen in a year.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's a future picture of me.
Yeah.
Exact for
Maybe this woman just drove him mad, and then he got old real fast.
Wow.
I don't know. So,
the scorn of a woman.
yep,
Or the shot of a woman.
Yep. So he agreed to drive to American Fork to pick up his family. And again, there, everything went wrong. So, I don't know. I guess if you're going to kill somebody and plant a knife in their hands, put it in the right hand and make sure that the knife is going in the right direction.
That would probably help.
Also, don't text everybody about it.
Yeah, that seems
Did
to be
she?
Yeah.
I think that was
She texted him saying, hey, come over. It's okay if you walk in unannounced or whatever. And then she's texting the brother, you got to
What
shoot
a
him.
Moron.
Yeah.
I thought these were all just conversations they had.
Do you want to hear the funniest part of what the mother actually did, the mother of the murderer?
Sure.
So she prepared the house. She covered all the living room furniture.
With plastic?
Yeah. And
Oh,
she
my-
covered the living room couch because she didn't want to get blood on the couch.
Wow.
So she went full
right.
grandma mode. She's like, come on now.
Guys,
We can kill this guy, but if any blood hits my couch that has roses on it.
Full Patrick Bateman.
I mean, she was like, I just redid this upholstery. You are not going to ruin this for me.
Put on Huey Lewis in the noose. And let's do this.
Wow, what a bunch of idiots.
Wow. What a bunch of nuts.
They really are. And they say when you get married, you marry the family.
Yep, you totally do.
Apparently, you divorced the family, too.
Yep. So Ellis and Grist, they've both been charged with murder, conspiracy to commit murder, obstruction of justice, and also 2 counts of domestic violence. And sadly, in the presence of a child. So maybe a kid was there the whole freaking time?
Oh, my God.
Oh, no. How old?
I don't know. They just say child.
Oh, that's true. But I think the child was hopefully not there. But it did say that she took him away.
Yeah, she had the kids.
Yeah.
So, and grandma, she was busy, covering up all the upholstery.
Obviously.
Because
The
killing
important stuff.
Yeah, killing is one thing, but God.
We're not going to make a mess about this, guys.
No, we're not.
We're civilized people.
Yeah, we're not absolute animals. Well, speaking of animals, Dog the Bounty Hunter. Did you see what happened here?
No.
His step-grandson was killed in an accidental shooting by his dad.
Holy shit.
This is the worst.
That sucks.
Yep. Dog the Bounty Hunter. His real name is Dwayne. Doesn't seem.
Dwayne the Bounty Hunter.
Yeah, Dwayne Chapman. He doesn't look like a Dwayne to me.
He does not. He
But-
really doesn't.
He looks like a Dog the Bounty Hunter.
He does.
Apparently, the stepson of Dwayne, Dog the Bounty Hunter, accidentally shot and killed the famed American TV personality's grandson.
That's crazy.
Yes, so his stepson killed his grandson. It happened in Naples, Florida. It happened in Naples, Florida, and it was at an apartment. Zecca, that's the name of the dude. He allegedly shot and killed his own son, Anthony, in what's being described as a tragic accident.
What?
Oh, I'd be so mad at myself if I did that.
Yeah, that's mad at yourself is like an understatement, I can imagine.
Yeah,
I mean, how does this accidentally happen? And Naples, Florida, that's a beautiful area.
it is a beautiful area. So it was in Collier County. They were investigating the deadly shooting. They called it an isolated incident. Representatives for Chapman said they are grieving and they can't believe this incomprehensible tragic accident. And they ask for continued prayers as they grieve the loss of their beloved grandson, Anthony. But if you're the guy that did it, I guess you're probably going to end up getting charged with something too.
I guess it would be on the family to charge him,
Yeah.
but they all seem to all know it's an accident.
No, the state could do it if they wanted to.
How?
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. How? Yeah. How did it happen? Do you know?
Well, Zecca, apparently he really loved firearms. In 2021, he would do a father-son duo visit to gun stores, and then they would post a bunch of photos and stuff like that online. All right. And I don't know. I think he just got shot somehow. I'm not exactly sure. The article doesn't really point out like exactly how it happened.
That's crazy.
But I will say for Chapman, that's Dog the Bounty Hunter, he has 13 children between 6 different women. So he has a lot of kids.
So maybe he won't notice one of them is gone.
Yeah.
Boy.
Well, it's definitely different than if it was just one. If he only had one and you shot and killed the only one that he had, then I think, it's not a bigger or lesser deal, but He's got so many others.
Yeah.
Still very sad, though.
I'm kidding. He's obviously going to notice.
He's going to notice. Oh, he's going to notice.
That is really sad.
But yeah, he's got 13 children with 6 different women, but he's married. He married 4 of those 6. So he's bona fide. He makes an honest woman out of them, doesn't
Is
he?
he still married to all 4 of them?
No, I think he's just married to that one, the one that's kind of big and scary.
Oh.
I think so.
Busty.
Yeah, Busty. That'd be kind of fun if you got busted by Dog the Bounty Hunter. I'd be like, sweet.
Damn, and he was only 13.
Yeah, he was only 13. He was a baby
How the hell
boy.
do you accidentally shoot a gun towards a kid?
I don't know. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Yeah, they're not really saying anything. There's been no charges yet. So we'll keep you updated on that this week. I mean, I feel like
I want to know what happened.
the loss of your child is charge enough.
Yeah.
But you got to be careful with firearms. That's why in a nation where we have so many GD guns, I think that everyone should have mandatory gun safety. We did it in Wisconsin. I took hunter safety.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. And that's why every time I go to a supermarket, I know what to shoot.
In a supermarket?
Yeah, I usually go and I shoot the steak that I want, and then I pretend like I hunted it.
Oh,
That's
got
pretty
it.
cool.
Got it. Cool. Right on.
That's pretty cool.
That's very cool.
Any comments in the chat?
Yeah, a lot of people are confused about what happened exactly with this particular thing.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
As for the last story, Pano said any real grandma would have already had plastic over the furniture, which is true.
That's a good
so
point.
true.
Yeah, Kelly said, gosh, my grandmother used to have that all over her furniture. It was so uncomfortable.
Yeah, my great grandmother always had it. I can still like hear the squeaking.
Imagine being killed on it. That's not very comfortable. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's move on to a story involving judo.
Oh.
Yes, indeed. JetBlue, there was a flight, and on this flight was a USA judo coach, okay? Apparently, he got into an argument with somebody else on the flight, and the guy that he got into an argument with blinded him with hot coffee.
Ow!
Yes.
Pocket
Judo
things.
strike. Judo strike. Judo strike.
Wow, that fucking hurts.
Mm-hmm.
I've had coffee spilled on me on a plane. There's nowhere to go. You just have to sit with the burn.
Yes, indeed. So they say this was a flight attendant. They dropped a pot of coffee they were serving.
Oh,
It
my
splashed the hot Java on his face. He's all mad, so he sued them. He said, "This is crazy. I'm suing you." His name is Arturus, and he is a 3rd-degree black belt.
He's got a 3rd-degree burn on his face.
Yes, he does. He's blind.
Oh.
And he owns a top martial arts school in Brighton Beach, Brooklyn. Let's go.
Nice.
He was headed to the Pan American Judo Championships in Lima, Peru, when all of a sudden, this changed his life forever. According to him, he says, "I felt like a surge of fire hit the surface of my eyeball. The pain was sharp and immediate, like a burning needle." And then there he is sitting there with his eye all bandaged.
That's the judo coach?
That's the judo coach.
Oh.
He's kind of a big plumper.
Yeah, I didn't expect him to look like that.
Yeah, but he got a full bandage. I mean, he can still see out of one eye.
Yeah, he's not like fully blind.
And so anyway, as luck would have it, the passenger being served next to him was a doctor. So then he leapt into action and he washed the eye out of
That's
the coffee.
crazy. Good for him.
Yes, but this is the funny thing. Flight attendants had no idea this happened, so they chastised the man for using the bathroom too much. They were like, "Why are you using the bathroom?"
Oh,
and
my
he's like,
God.
"You blinded me with coffee."
That, I would have been pissed.
So that's why another reason he sued. They say he was even told, "Sir, you're not the only one on the airplane. We have other guests who need to use the facilities."
Wow.
But then he's like, "I can't see because I got burns all over my face and you took my eye away from me."
That's so wild, dude.
Yes.
Oh, it's giving me PTSD.
I'd be so annoyed if they blind you with coffee and they're like,
So
"And you're going to use the
annoying.
bathroom. You're going to."
And now you're gonna just take up the bathroom.
Yep. Apparently he has a thermal eye injury and a chemical burn.
Wow. That
Yep.
sucks. Dude, I was sitting on the window seat when someone spilled their like freshly poured hot coffee on my leg, and I was wearing leggings.
Oh
And
my
it just-
God.
It just like seethed into my thighs. And I was like, ah! Like I feel like I screamed. I heard myself scream before I actually felt the scream.
Right?
And then the dude next to me who was like, who did it, was like this like really gorgeous like tall white dude.
Oh,
And-
like someone you want to be teabagged.
Yeah, sure. Like for like it felt like it could have been a meet cute,
Oh,
but I was too pissed. I was like, "Fuck off, tall white guy!
yeah.
Very
yeah.
pretty. Why are you pouring this on me?"
Okay, I've heard this before.
Yeah.
I've heard this before.
Oh, and he's like, "Let me make it up to you when we land. Let me get you some food." I was like,
Well-
"No, thank you. I've been burned before.
Why don't you let me fuck you in the bathroom? Make it up to you.
No way."
Let me nut all over your butt.
Every 10 minutes, I was like, "Why does it reek of coffee in here?" Oh yeah,
That's right.
you fucking poured it all over my legs.
Hey, the offer still stands. I will fuck you if
No.
that makes you feel better.
No,
It's the only way the guy knows how to get laid is to spill coffee on people.
I know, right?
That's my trick. That's
If
my.
you're out there, you owe me like a burger or something. Still,
He offered already, and you
No,
said nay.
I want like the burger credit.
All right, if you're out there, if you're the man, the sexy man, apparently who
He was
accidentally.
annoyingly handsome,
And
but
so
it was
he
not the point.
look at that privilege, handsome privilege.
No, it's not. I'm mad.
It-
Like I said, I did not.
Yeah,
give
but
him the
you're mad
privilege.
and you want him to buy you dinner so you can hang out with him. If he was
I'm
ugly,
not going
you-
to hang.
Years after the fact, by the
I
way.
want the credit. He was years ago. I can't remember when it was.
well, I heard he got all fat. But that shit is
Looks
no.
like today.
That is no joke though. I am officially in camp. Coffee too hot.
Coffee too hot.
Why the fuck does coffee have to be so hot?
Burning hot. And then since I'm a little bougie, lactose intolerant retard, I can't have regular milk. So
Oh.
I can only have oat milk. All these places are not bougie, and they do not always
Yeah.
have oat milk, and that's fine with me. But that means I have to order it black, and that's
Mm-hmm.
just and that's hot.
It is always it's extra hot.
It's extra hot.
I know. I used to be one of those guys who was like people suing over hot coffee at McDonald's, and then you see her labia was burnt off, and you're like,
What
all
the
right.
fuck, Jesus.
Used to her legs.
Did you ever see the footage?
Yeah, it's brutal.
Did you ever
That
see it,
didn't happen
Jerry?
to me. No, that didn't happen to me.
Kyle, can you search McDonald's? This is like old story, but McDonald's, whatever, you can find it. Her legs were so burnt, her pussy was like,
Wow, you guys are not exaggerating on this. This
no,
didn't
it's
happen.
bad.
It's really bad.
Holy shit.
And McDonald's went on a whole thing where they were like, "This is like litigious lawsuit." Oh my
Oh
god!
my
Is that it?
god.
Oh my
That's
god.
just not right. Hey, my mother watches this show.
But it's I'm not showing it. People can look that up on their own.
Holy
Kyle, we got to
shit.
show the audience.
We'll get
the truth.
demonetized.
Oh, no,
Okay,
that's
we'll get
so
demonetized.
true. Yeah. No.
But that made me realize that indeed that was not just litigious for no reason.
That is
Yeah.
horrifying.
Oh, man.
Frivolous lawsuit is what they called it.
Not that one.
Frivolous.
Yeah.
No.
And everyone bought it. They were like, "Oh my god, this is ridiculous! A little hot coffee, and that never hurt anybody." Then you see it, and you're like,
It
"Oh
does
my
hurt.
god!"
It
does hurt.
hurts.
It does hurt.
It hurts.
And the person that spilled it on her wasn't even a hunk, like
It
in your
wasn't even
case, Miss
a
Jerry.
hot dude.
All right.
Show yourself, hot man.
All right. Lastly, let's move on to Area 51. So this is kind of fascinating. U.S. Air Force veterans have revealed that many workers at Area 51 were killed by a very unique form of cancer. So it was a
Oh, yeah.
Yes. They say there were security guards at the Nevada Test and Training Range, known as Area 51. They say they were handed a death sentence by the government due to the presence of, quote, an invisible killer on the site.
Yeah.
It was built in the 1970s on land found to be contaminated with radiation due to years of nuclear testing.
Whoa.
However, the veterans who survived the ordeal, they have not been offered any medical care from the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs, and because they haven't been able to prove that all their weird-ass cancers were caused by radiation, but at the very least, I'm going to say this, didn't help. It did not help, did it?
Did not help. No. You had sent us a video about a guy testifying about this.
Yes.
Talking about how it like caused like him and his friends' wives to have like multiple miscarriages.
Yep, it was really bad. Like I always say before I buy any land, was this built on a nuclear site?
Yeah,
Indian burial ground, nuclear testing site.
that's a good checklist.
Yep, formerly Wawa. If there's a Wawa there, they're cursed.
Formerly a Wawa.
Formerly a Wawa. The Wawas
Why?
are. I found the sandwiches to be underwhelming.
That makes it cursed?
It's more cursed than, let's say, a good old-fashioned 7-Eleven sub.
Ew, no.
Yeah, that's true.
No.
Anyway, a former Air Force Sergeant, David Crete, he worked there from 1983 to 1987, and he was left with brain atrophy. Atrophy? And so his brain basically died. And you want that. You want that.
You want the brain. The brain stays alive the longest.
Yep. And so a bunch of people died. He lost his life along with 33 other people. And the fellow serviceman, the average lifespan is only 65, which is obviously much younger than the average person.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So there we go. So we got to give our Area 51 veterans the love they deserve. Veterans Affairs Committee.
Yeah,
sending all that goddamn money over to the wars all over the world. We got to take care of our own.
Yeah.
They have to acknowledge that was a thing that happened, and they are suffering serious side effects because of that.
Yep. Apparently, there were some concerns over radiation risk, according to a government report.
So they know.
Yep. But they said if we stop the projects, that's going to be against the national interest. So we got to keep the projects going.
Well, at least take care of them.
At least take care of them. Indeed. Also, maybe build somewhere else. Build someplace where we didn't have a bunch of nukes exploded.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, well, that's what our guy, our local guide / gigolo that was showing us around Pioneertown. He was telling us about the history of the entire little area. There was a bunch of people that got sick that lived on Uranium Road right down the street.
Yeah, but at least they called it Uranium Road.
They at least gave you the heads up. Hey.
Yeah. It's like, this isn't Uranium Road by accident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that for a reason.
You get to see the northern lights in your backyard.
That's
Whoa.
right. And you too can meet our man. Go to Pioneertown. He's around.
Oh, he's around.
Don't worry, you won't have to find him. He'll find you.
Yeah. And we love him.
Yeah.
We love him. Lovely man. Mm-hmm. But yes, to Kyle's point, the person testifying says his wife had 3 miscarriages, and then one of the guys he worked with, his wife had frickin' 7.
Jesus.
And then all kids that were born, they all had birth defects or significant health problems.
Yeah, that's really sad.
Oh, Lord.
And just you can't ignore that. Guys.
No, you can't. So come on, everybody. Also, what the hell have they been doing at Area 51? Although now they say Area 51 it's nothing anymore.
Yeah.
They've moved on.
It's always been a disguise for the real place.
Mm-hmm.
Area 52.
Oh, yes, cleverly named.
Oh!
What if it's all just at that Fat Shack, that restaurant in Vegas where you have to be super fat?
Heart Attack Grill?
Yeah, Heart Attack Grill.
Heart Attack
Everything.
Grill.
You go to Heart Attack Grill and you just hit a button on the elevator and you just go down. You're like, this is where the secret uranium testing is? Like,
Yeah, they would never fucking look here.
Yes, indeed. People this fat tend to die young, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, nobody notices.
Nobody notices. All right, let's go to the comments. By the way, it's my birthday. Thank you all so much.
Happy
I
birthday!
had a wonderful time.
The whole chat knows. That's what I was going to say. Everyone's saying happy birthday.
Thank you.
Aw, it's his birthday.
Yeah.
44 years fun. Halfway to dead. I'm going to go till 88 probably.
There you go.
I just feel like 88's a number.
That's a solid number that you want to go with?
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of my body. I feel like an 8 sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Got a big head. I mean, I'm losing a little bit of weight, although not this past weekend.
Oh,
You know,
we ate a lot.
Yeah, we ate a lot, but we ate some good food because there was a place called Patty's and Harriet's, which is really good. But then also 7-Eleven was open, and then
Oh, my
Taco Bell.
God.
So we ate a lot
Oh,
of
my
Taco Bell
God.
and 7-Eleven, and probably the worst.
And when we do mean Ben.
Yeah.
No, well, you had some too. I ordered it for you.
Well, yeah, but my leftovers kind of really took over my heart.
Yeah.
I had a bunch of tri-tip and mac and cheese. It was delicious.
Well, enough about your sex life. All right, anything?
People are really having their minds blown about the woman who had the coffee explode in her lap. His tourniquet said, "Jesus Christ, did she try to fuck an active volcano?"
Yeah.
Oh,
And then Kelly saying Wawa's better than 7-Eleven.
It is.
all right,
Correct.
fine.
That's
Thank
correct.
you. Yes.
They have good sandwiches.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
And then, definitely not a frivolous lawsuit. Everybody's going nuts over these pictures.
Speaking of sandwiches, I want one.
All right, we're going to go get Jerry fed. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for supporting this show. We have another fantastic week for you all.
Yes.
More stories to come. Hail yourself.
Hail
Oh, wait.
it.
Love yourself. Be yourself. Hail yourself. See?
Yeah.
Look at
That's
that.
right.
All right, everyone. Bye.
Bye.